You're watching a B.A.S.S. presentation.
Welcome to one of the best places on earth for a fishing tournament weigh-in. We have some huge crowds that show up at the Sabine River, and they do so every single time we come here. The Maxim Tire Bassmaster Elite at the Sabine River. Day 2 starts right now. Takeoff underway there in Orange, Texas, as 102 anglers look to either bounce back or continue on the trend they have started on. 12 pounds, 2 ounces for Pat Schlapper sets the tone today as our day 1 leader. 7 pounds even is the cut line. It is do or die out on the river for a lot of anglers this week, and every single fish is going to be crucial. Not only in the big scheme of this tournament, Such, but points for the season.
5 guys are tied at that cut line, Ronnie, with 7-0.
Got a couple decent ones.
You got about 25 guys within 1 pound of making the cut. They can fall out too. You get 7.5, you drop out. It'll be an interesting day, Ronnie. Guys are thinking they're running out of fish or fishing the same areas. It's going to be even tougher than yesterday.
When you look down at the leaderboard and you see worse than 90th, you have some of the biggest names in the sport, but at the top of the leaderboard, the same can be said. 6th place after day 1, Ben Milliken. Said he caught 40 to 50 fish yesterday, and it was a great day on the river. Our 2024 Classic champ, Justin Hamner, showing off his day 1 bag as well in 5th place with 10.5. Meanwhile, Jay Shakirat can do no wrong. 10 pounds, 12 ounces has him in 4th after day 1. Taku Ito has had previous success here on the Sabine River and looks to be doing the same this week. And our top 2 anglers after day 1, 11 pounds, 5 ounces for Stetson Blaylock. We saw him on camera last time we were here trying to win this event. And he is in contention once again.
Second biggest fish of the day, a 4-1 right there in his left hand.
4-1 being the second biggest fish, meaning there was one bigger, and that is Pat Schlapper's 4-pound, 5-ounce big bass of the day, giving him 12-2 on the Sabine River. From the reports, there's a guy on the cut line who was wanting to start where Pat Schlapper started. He said, that guy's probably leading the tournament. I can't go there, even if I wanted to.
How many spots can you have here?
Meanwhile, the guy who just keeps on catching them, our 2025 Progressive AOY leader, Jay Shakirat. We'll see him fishing once again today.
All right, we're getting ready to blast off here on the Sabine River for day number 2. Had a really good day number 1, but I'm not sure what to expect for today. You know, we had 2 of the bites that you need in this tournament in 1 day yesterday. So if I just catch one of those today, I'll be happy. And we just got to put them in the boat. That's the name of the game. We're going to get some bites today, there's no doubt about it. I'm not sure about size, but I feel like we're in the right area to do well. So looking forward to it. Hopefully we can get there, hunker down, catch our fish, and head back to the ramp.
Day 1 went good. I mean, it's kind of what I expected I could do, honestly. I had a decent practice, shook a lot of good filling fish off. When I say good filling, 2-pounders. There's a big difference when you flip in there and you pick up and it's just da-da-da-da-da-da-da, or you pick up and it's pulling back down. That's a better fish. I had probably 8 to 10 of those kind of bites in practice, so figured that would be pretty good. I'm doing something a little bit different. Starting off like throwing a spinnerbait on the bridge, just get my limit real quick. Ended up catching 2 good ones like that, and then we're gonna go dob that little echo crawl around. I think we got something a little bit different figured out. This is Sabine River, so you never know.
Well, day 2, here we go. We had a great day yesterday. I mean, I caught, you know, a 4-pounder and had another quality keeper and some other, you know, just nice keeper bites. But it wasn't steady enough to feel good. But everybody's in the same position, you know. When you come out with a good bag, it kind of puts you in a position to where you have a little more confidence that maybe you're doing something a little bit different than everybody else. And you know, today is going to be a challenging day. It's already blowing probably 20, and you know, we're on the Sabine, which everything's small and narrow, but it's tough because we have to cross the Sabine Lake, which is a giant lake. It'll be rough for a few miles there, but when you're trying to fish in these places and be really precise, that wind makes it hard to make those accurate casts. But we need 5 bites. We need 1 3 to 5 pounder. I mean, I know that sounds like a lot, but we really need that to get to that 10, 11 pounds. I mean, without that, you're kind of looking at 5 to 7 pounds, you know. So number one goal is to get a limit, make the day 3 cut, which is always the number one goal. But when you're in a position like I'm in the top couple places, you really want to capitalize on that each day and try to win the event. So that's what we're going for. We're going to try to get it done this week.
Hey, Bassmaster Lake Sabine River Day 2. So I'm very excited. So I fish this place because Sabine River is very similar to Japanese river. Very, very similar. So it's pretty hard to get a bite, pretty pressure, not so big bass, but fish, so sometimes big fish, so it's very similar to Japanese river. So I love always Sabine River fishing. And
you know, I would feel like, you know, we're just gonna go and dive around and see what bites, but I'm excited. The spot we're starting in has a lot of fish in it, so I think we're gonna start off by getting a lot of bites. So I'm excited for that. And there hopefully gonna be some topwater bites. Had a bunch yesterday. That's actually was the most effective presentation. So I got a spot. I mean, there's a blanket this thick and 4 feet of water of shad on the bottom, and they blast them pretty good in the morning. So let's see if we can get them. I'm excited.
Got to hear from 2nd through 6th. At the takeoff this morning. It's going to be very interesting. Last time we were here, Stetson Blaylock started his tournament 6th place with 11 pounds, 3 ounces. He's on the same trajectory this week. Does not want to fall down like he did, though, in 2023. Last time we were here, 11th and 12th place was where our eventual winner and runner-up started the tournament. So if you're not in the top 6 today, understandable, and there's an opportunity to make a move on day 2 here at the Sabine River as we go out to Ben Milliken, who was talking about the shad and the opportunity to get bites and topwater. He's in an area that we know very well, not far from takeoff. We expected plenty of anglers fishing close. We expected some popular areas in the bayous show up yesterday, and that's what we heard. We will see how day 2 rolls out for these anglers as we thank you for joining us so far this morning on our Facebook Live pre-show.
Caught it on the fall. I don't know. I think he jumped out of the air and caught it. Wow. We lost one. Guess you gotta fish it slow. Dead, stick, and lipless.
Hey, Ronnie, this could be Jay Shakur's 4th top 10 if he stays up there. He has grown his AOY lead to 76 points. And Paul Marks has overtaken Tucker Smith for the Rookie of the Year right now. Let's see if they can hold it today, though.
We mentioned that the bottom of our leaderboard is very interesting with the likes of our day 1 leader last time we were here, Chad Pipkins, 89th place. Keith Combs, 90th. Jake Whitaker, 91st. Gerald Swindle, Greg Hackney, Jason Christie, all in the 90s. Drew Benton, same thing. Tucker Smith, last week's winner, 99th. Jordan Lee and Brandon Polnick, 101 and 102. Today is the day to move. We are in the second half of the Progressive Bassmaster Elite Series season. Points are of the essence. I texted Brandon Polnick apologizing for picking him on my fantasy team. I always do it to one angler. He got to be the victim yesterday. Opportunity to make up points today. A big chance to make a jump. 10 pounds for anyone can make you move to the top of the leaderboard or up the leaderboard. Day 2 coverage starts in 5 minutes on Bassmaster.com and the Roku Sports channel. Not only Such and myself in studio, but Tommy and Davey and Mercer and Kyle on site. We'll see you there.